It's totally okay to be different. It's actually a good thing to be different, right? Again, that's how we learn about the world. That's how we learn about ourselves, okay? So I'm pretty sure you guys know what kindness and respect are, right? Right? When we meet people who are different from us, we should treat them as we like to be treated, with kindness, tolerance, and respect. Let me explain tolerance. Okay, let's say you're hanging out one day here in Deltona, maybe shooting hoops, going to the mall, playing soccer, whatever, right? Let's say you meet someone who's really different from you. Let's say they come from another country. Or maybe they speak a language you don't understand. Maybe they have a different religion or a different skin color. Maybe they're wearing clothes that aren't your style, listen to music that you just don't like. Maybe they're eating some really stinky, strange food. Okay? Or maybe they're blind or deaf. Maybe they spin in circles and talk to themselves, okay? Or maybe, I know you kids can relate to this one, maybe you'll just meet someone who's really, really annoying. Do you guys know anyone who's really annoying? Okay, so guess what? Yeah, we can all be annoying, but here's the point of that, kids, is I have friends who are different than me, very different than me, that look different, act differently, think differently, and some of my friends can be really annoying. But you know what I say? Nobody's perfect, so it's okay. As long as they're nice, respectful, nonviolent, they can be friends with me. So kids, can you say, nobody's perfect? Nobody's perfect. Not even me. Not even me. It's true. We're all a little different. So kids, nice and loud, can you say, I am different? I am different. Can you say, I am unique? I am unique. Loud as fuck, can you say, I am awesome? I am awesome. When I go to travel to other countries, even when I meet people, you know, who are exotic, people from other cultures, religions, ethnicities, people I've never seen before, as long as I wave, smile, say hello, I can make friends wherever I go, and I do. But in my lifetime, every now and then, as nice as I've been to some people, every now and then I've still met people who just aren't nice for whatever reason. Like when I came to the United States as a little kid, some people picked on me just because I was from another country. Does that sound very nice? No. No, they made me very angry and mad. Okay? Now first of all, when I was growing up, I had a hard time sitting still. Don't yell out, but just raise your hand if you ever have a hard time sitting still. Yeah. Okay, now, raise your hand if sometimes you get so mad at someone that you actually want to hit them. Okay. Okay, hands down. Now, but don't say anything. Raise your hand if every now and then, you just want to be big, bad, and tough. It's okay. Okay, kids, but here we go. Here is the reality check. If you want to get on with the world, okay, you can't run around like you're a chicken with your head cut off every time you're hyper, right? You can't disrupt your classroom just because you've got an itch to be hyper. You can't go fight someone just because you're mad at them, okay? You can't go walking around. I shouldn't say you can't do these things, you certainly shouldn't. You shouldn't walk around like you're big and tough trying to intimidate people. You want to make many friends. The reality is, you need to find a way to deal with issues. So, for me, it was sports. When I was growing up, I loved playing sports, like tackle football. That was my favorite. Let's face it, the best part about tackle football is you can just clobber people, right? It's great. Okay? And then in high school, I got into wrestling, and you know what's great about that? You can slam people. It's part of the sport. It's wonderful. Settle with me, check it out. If you're one of those kids out there who wants to be big and tough, maybe just, quite frankly, you just want to fight people. You know, here's the deal. Find a sport. Get a contact sport like football, take up boxing, wrestling, martial arts. That way, you know, the violence is part of the action. Okay, but look at me. To go around picking on people, okay, that's definitely not cool. But you know what? You don't need to get into sports to get positive attention. How about getting good grades in school? That's a good start. Or get into music, dance, theater, art, or writing to express yourself. Or who can tell me there's one way, easier than all of those, to get people to like you? Don't yell out. Raise your hand if you can tell me the easiest way to get people to like you. What do you say? It's simple. Be kind and be nice. Kids, can you say it? Be nice? Be nice! It's as simple as that. Just be nice. But look here. Like I said, you can be as nice as you want to some people. They still might be mean, rude, disrespectful, or a bully. There are many different kinds of bullies that you need to watch out for, okay? The first one is a verbal bully, okay? That's someone who's going to say something that's mean, rude, nasty, disrespectful to you, maybe threatening to you, and they're going to do it again and again and again. Now, if someone calls you a bad name one time, is that a bully? No. It's not nice, but it's not a bully. If they do it again and again, that's a bully. Then there's something I hope you're way too young for. It's called cyberbullying, okay? Texting, writing on the computer. Hopefully you don't have to deal with that at your age, okay? That's like verbal bullying except typing. Then there's physical bullying. That's when someone's actually putting their hands on you, trying to hurt you, punch you, kick you, fight you. For any type of bullying, the first thing you have to do is stand up for yourself. You got to tell the person to back off. Kids out loud, can you say, back off? Okay? Number two, you want to remove yourself from the situation. That doesn't mean you need to run away crying, but what it means is fighting is the last resort. If you're being cornered and you're about to be hurt, you've got to do what you need to do to defend yourself, but you don't want to get involved with violence. After you tell the person to back off, remove yourself from the situation, and then there's one thing that's probably the most important of all. Do not yell out. Raise your hand if you can tell me what is the most important thing you need to do after that. How about you way in the back there?
Tell an adult.
What'd you say?
Tell an adult.
You need to tell an adult you can trust. You need to tell, hopefully, your parents, or a relative, a principal, a teacher, a police officer, an adult you can trust. Because bullies kids, you see, if you just tell them to back off, that might not be enough. You need to report the incident. They need to know you're really serious. Now, I travel to schools all over the eastern United States, and I see people who've been bullied all the time. Okay, it's okay to admit it. I was bullied when I was younger. Raise your hand if you've ever had to deal with a bully. It's okay. I wish it wasn't true. Okay, now, I'm curious here. Has anyone here ever bullied someone? I can admit, when I was younger, I did a few times. I'm not proud of it, okay? But listen, here's the deal. You know what I know? I'm going to speak to all you kids out there, whether you admit it or not. To all you kids out there who have ever bullied someone or ever have thought about bullying someone, think about it. Why are you bullying someone? Okay? The reason most bullies pick on other people is because they're not happy with themselves. Okay? You don't see many happy bullies. Bullies usually are unhappy about something in their life, insecure. They need to prove themselves by thinking on other people. So if you're ever thinking, wow, I really want to make fun of this person, okay, push them around, why are you doing that? It's not proving anything. See, the bullies, when I was growing up, most of the bullies I knew, they were picking on people who were smaller than them, weaker than them, and nicer than them. Does that make a bully very tough? No. No, not at all. Okay? So if you're a kid out there who's going to be a bully, think about it. You're not being tough by being a bully. That's not going to get you true respect. You're going to get respect by being nice to people, being kind, play sports, get good grades in school, be a nice person. So if you're like me and you'd like to see an end to violence and end to bullying, nice and loud, kids, can you say, bullying is not cool? Bullying is not cool.